Happy Halloween. Hello everybody, it is me, Nicole, Nick of Nick's Nook. It is All Hallows Eve, or Samhain if you are pagan. Yeah, my boyfriend isn't home tonight, and it's spooky season, and I figured I might as well do a little past, present, future reading tonight, show you guys what that looks like, and talk about what Samhain is for those of you that are curious. So Samhain, spelled S-A-M-H-A-I-N, is an originally Celtic holiday. The Celts of Ireland, Scotland, Wales, all those people used to celebrate this day, as they believed that this is when the veil between the living and the dead was at its thinnest. And essentially, it was a time to honor the dead that have passed, honor the milestones they achieved, and welcome the new life that had been born in the last year into the community. Some speculate that this is the Celtic New Year, so to speak. It's also argued to be Imbolc, or however you say it. I don't really know, but I know that this is one that's often seen as the witch's New Year. In Celtic tradition, they would have a huge feast with what they had harvested, with the last harvest, and they would dress up in costumes and try to tell each other's fortunes, because they believed that the thinness in the veil allowed for easier communication between the spirit guides and the people, so their priests would be more accurate with the different fortunes they were telling. Today I'm going to be using my Oracle of the Dragonfey by Lucy Cavendish. Has some really pretty work. That'll be for our Oracle cards. And then for our tarot cards, we are again using the Druid Craft Tarot that I so very much like to use with you guys, by Philip and Stephanie Cargom and illustrated by Will Worthington. I hope everybody's had a good Halloween. I hope you've all eaten candy and dressed up if you felt like it, and gotten to spend time with friends as the seasons change and the leaves die around us. We can all sit and think about how we've grown in the last year and mourn those that we've lost and parts of ourselves that we think that we've lost. Appreciate the beauty in both life and death. Set goals for the year ahead. Set goals for what you want to achieve this winter. Say goodbye to the summer sun and hello to the winter moon. And I've already cleansed this evening. I did a ritual bath where I drew a hot bath and put in some salts and asked the god and the goddess to remove all negative energy and all unwanted things from self, to cleanse my mind and my heart so that I can continue to make good decisions for myself in the year coming forth. I did an incense burn to bring some positive energy into life. If you would like to celebrate, you can celebrate through November 1st, and if you want to do it after November 1st, honestly, do whatever you want. Have fun with it. Find a ritual for yourself. Explore, enjoy nature, appreciate the beauty of fall and the beauty of the seasonal changes. You can take a ritual bath like I did. You can go on walks. You can write down what you would like to be rid of yourself, and what you would like to bring in, and burn away the old in a fire, light, like a safe fire. Obviously, don't like set your house on fire, but go out to the fire pit and burn away the parts of yourself you don't like. I like to on one side have what I'm burning away, and on the other side I have what I'd like to bring in. And as the old burns away, the energy is flowed into the new. That's what I imagine whenever I do this exercise. So let's get started. So I'm just going to be doing a simple 3-card spread tonight. I'll do 3 oracle cards and 3 tarot cards, and I'm just going to do it for me like I did last time because I found that a lot easier than trying to read for a collective of people that I don't even know. So I'm just reading for myself, and I'm showing you guys what that looks like, and I'm sharing with you guys what these cards mean so you can start having some associations of your own. Let's get going. I'm going to tilt this down so y'all can see my desk. I've got intention. I've got my protection candle, my candle for the feminine energy, as part of what Samhain is the celebration of female energy, as the sun or the god is put to rest before his rebirth at like the calendar new year of Yule, which I'll talk about in another video. I don't know that much. I'm still learning, guys, so I probably just messed all that up. But I know Yule is when the god is reborn and the energy of fire and birth comes back into it. But here we are celebrating the feminine. Okay, so past, present, future. In my past, I have lovers at the feast, conscious, aware eating. This card speaks of like a connection between lovers, yes, but also a connection with just like the Lovers card in tarot, it's a connection with the feminine and the masculine within yourself, and how what you fuel your body with, what you fuel yourself with, both food-wise, energy-wise, it affects your entire existence. It affects the harmony within your life. So in the past, I've been focused on finding harmony with my diet, of finding harmony with living a healthy lifestyle, and getting too wrapped up into being healthy and to being perfect. I've been having to be really aware of how I interact with my partner, of what I feed myself with, and how that affects the harmony within our relationship. In present, I've got the Green Lady of Edergark, the Chosen One. I am not as familiar with this card. I haven't pulled it as many times, so we're going to open up to the book so I can be clear. Okay, the Green Lady of Edergark. The Green Lady is about true health. She governs the health of the most minute of beings, and of the groves and forests, and of the waterways and hidden places, from mountain to desert. Thus, she is the healer of Gaia, and never has her work been so arduous, and never has she gone for so long with so little rest. This is why she now points to you. Take on some of the responsibility, ease her burden, and become a part of the planet's healing. But please do so in both an active and energetic way. She points to you because your health is precious to her and inextricably bound up in Gaia's own health. Awaken your own health consciousness and exercise, eat, and play well. Consciously become a collaborator in the planet's well-being. Conspire to create health wherever you are, and know that you have a part to play. She's of Edergark, a renowned dragon fae of British legend, the very symbol of Wales. Environmental concerns will soon be of meaning to you on a very personal level. Taken from the pages of newspapers and media reports, something close to home will alert you to the risk we run with Gaia's health, and you will decide to become a person who actively brings about well-being and goodness, rather than destruction and wanton materialism. When this card comes up, spend time with energy and beings of the trees, the old and wise ones of the planet, and plant a new tree and nurture its growth. Health concerns of your own may come up with this card. If so, nature will bring you solace and healing, but know that we are all part of the web of life, and that Earth's healing and your own are symbiotic. Care for each other, breathe sweet air, and tread lightly on the earth. Your empathetic powers may be reaching new heights. Take time to be with the trees. They will calm you and ease the bombardment of auric energy you may be experiencing. So as I've been learning to have conscious, aware eating and balance what I put into my body and how I am related to all of the things that I mix with, I'm moving into a space where I can be conscious about it in a way that's proactive and helps the world around me. And I need to continue focusing on my health in the sense of focusing on health that both benefits me and benefits the planet. Spend more time in my garden, probably. I've been kind of slacking on that. I've been distracted, okay? I know I need to spend more time with my plants. I'm sorry, guys. I promise I'll pay more attention to you soon. Moving into the future, I have the Pendragon, pure male energy. Another one that I'd like to pull out the book for. A lot of times I see these cards, these dragon cards, which are my personal favorite oracle cards that I have. I see them as telling me who my guides are, and that's kind of what this book for them talks about as well. It's who's guiding me. So I was being guided by the lovers of the feast, by conscious eating, by my masculine and feminine. I'm now being guided by the green lady of the feminine energy of caring for the earth and of bringing life into soil that was once barren. And I'll be moving into my masculine energy, probably having to pursue something, make something mine, work hard for something. Pendragon literally translate from the Welsh as chief dragon. It was the last name of King Arthur and of his father Uther Pendragon. It means chief, and within the dragonfey energy of this name is the ability to defend and protect, to rule, and to be a very strong leader. The Pendragon is a ruler amongst dragonfey, and as such, his responsibilities as well as his influence are vast. He is powerful, but a living heart truly does beat beneath the fierce exterior. Above all, true and loyal, he is a faithful and passionate lover too. The Pendragon will move mountains and travel the earth and beyond to be united with his love. He will also do all he can for his offspring, even to the extent of building a foundation which will shelter them for years to come. This card signifies pure, sheer, masculine energy, and as such, it suggests issues and conditioning to do with masculine role models in your life. Maleness is somehow significant in your life when this card makes its appearance. The Pendragon can also come up when men are facing fatherhood and responsibility for the first time or the seventh. It is, for women, a revealing card about their attitudes towards masculinity as defined by our current culture, which is very much involved in the radical process of revolution. This card often comes up when we lack or seek a strong male role model in our life. If it is reversed, it truly indicates that your connection to your own internal masculine aspect is weakened, and that is not applicable. Begin to list and feel and think some of your positive experiences with men this lifetime, from moments with your father to times with a man when a man has acted honorably. Now, from those examples, begin to allow more of that version of masculine energy into your life. Gradually, let's change your ingrained and sometimes negative beliefs about men. And when Pendragon walks in, he demands that you treat the men he sends your way with respect and honor, just as he will treat you in return. You will notice that ignoble men no longer have a place in your life and that you are no longer attracting them. Indeed, Pendragon wonders why you would waste your time with people who do not behave in a noble fashion, and he does not want you to be involved with men who behave deceitfully, who are fearful of their own power, or who take advantage of members of their own family or their partners. Ask yourself if you feel uncomfortable with strong men. If the answer is yes, then the Pendragon's presence indicates that you can work on issues of feeling disempowered by being around strong men. Oh, dry throat. By being a strong man or woman and having positive connections with other strong individuals, you can only benefit. True power begins within. Your solar plexus may often ache when your own power is somehow being diminished by your fears regarding control and authority figures. Loving power is a wonderful thing. Pendragon will powerfully and clearly and very directly assist you in replacing outmoded patterns and beliefs regarding men and relationships with powerful, loving, caring examples of men who love commitment and children, and most of all, you. Oh, I like that. So, as we all heard, the Pendragon is about healing relationship with male energy. And I'm not even going to front you guys. My relationship with male energy is not the healthiest. I definitely have some issues with those of, I know women are called those with the fairer sex, but I don't want to say the less fair sex. You know, I got my issues. But I'm working on those things. I'm working on trust. I have a very, very wonderful babe. Currently, he gives me a lot of comfort and is helping heal a lot of my trust issues with people with penises and testosterone-driven brains. which is awesome. I love it. Like, I'm so happy, and I want to continue healing my incorrect modes of thought, and I want to have more sympathy for men, and I want to understand them as a whole more. So maybe that's part of this chosen one energy I'm moving into, is recognizing that healing the earth and healing my relationship with the earth is also about healing my relationship with masculine and male forward persons. Because the world can't necessarily go on without them, you know. Men can't live with them, can't live without them. Ugh, cliche. The underlying is the sovereign, which is gentle power, and I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, pretty fairy lady. This is one of my favorite cards from here. Oh, and then I've got Ondel, emotional flow, underneath that as well. So yeah, getting in touch with my sensitive side, being sensitive to male energy and recognizing it for the strength and the balance that it can bring me. Now that we've done that, let's do our 3 tarots. Okay, we've got, hold on, let's shuffle this a little bit. In the past, we've got Queen of Wands. Present, we've got Ace of Cups. I think I pulled that in the last reading I did with you guys, so I'm still kind of in that energy. Y'all can see that connection here. And in the future, I've got the Ace of Swords. I think I had that in the last one too. Woo! Synchronicities. I always think it's funny how whenever I do readings around the same periods of time, Ace of Pentacles, I'll get, man, I'm all in that new energy. 111, synchronicities, baby. New beginnings. Let's go. I love that. But yeah, whenever I'm doing readings around the same time, I'll pull almost all the same cards, and it's kind of always like, you know, you already asked, why are you asking me again? If anybody would ever like me to do a reading for them, please hit me up. If you would like me to do a reading for you and you don't mind me showing it on my channel, let me know. I'll do them in private. We can talk about, you know, doing that. You'll know how to get in contact with me, or figure it out if you don't. I'd love to do readings for people other than myself. I know some of you guys have done readings before. I love doing your readings, but if you want more, let a girl know. Okay, let's get into it. So for my past, I had the Queen of Wands, Queen Circe energy, fire energy, being in that I'll burn down the world for my kingdom to persevere, and I get energy from fire, and I am warm and loving and caring, but I'm also hot-headed, and I will make my desires known. I like that she's wearing pants under her dress and like boots, like she's ready to go get some work done, even though she's like Queen Bee. She's got her wand here because she manifests whatever she wants. Her cat, Familiar, they're hanging out, helping her make decisions. My cat's actually right out the window right now. Y'all might have heard her meowing at me. I'll let her in when this is done. Moving into the energy of the Ace of Cups, of new emotional beginnings, of finding new emotional fulfillment and new things that bring me joy and love, and set my soul in a place of soft comfort, puts me in the flow of life. And as I move out of this Ace of Cups, I'll move into the Ace of Swords, where I've got this new emotional highway I'm going down, and there's some brush in my way that I need to cut out. There's things I need to cut out, things that aren't going to work for the plan, things that aren't going to help me move forward in my next step. The underlying is the Ace of Pentacles, because all of this is a new beginning to get my pentacles, to get my career moving, to get my dreams to come true. This bear coming out of the cave, coming into the day to go hunt. The sun is rising. Let's go get this bread, y'all. Let's go get this bread. Under that, I have the Two of Cups, which is coming together, balance, emotional balance, romantic emotional balance. Two lovers sharing their drinks on a hillside. Because me and my babe gonna be on that, you know. That's my honey. Got me in this new emotional center. Got me healing my relationship with men. Got me cutting shit out that no longer serves me. Because he recognized my power and he liked it. So, that's kind of it, guys. I'm going to sit and think about this some more. Think about what it means for me. I gave y'all just kind of a rough underview. You don't need to know my whole life. But I'll get the whole idea. So, happy Samhain. Go eat some apples. Go put your bare feet in the dirt and thank the earth for doing all that it can to sustain you. Scream out to the sky that you're grateful for what you have. Set some intentions for this winter. Set some intentions for the year ahead. Celebrate milestones and celebrate yourself for things that you've gone through and come out stronger for. And yeah. That's it, I guess. Peace, love, and pixie dust, guys.